Ó, vai começar, velho. Vai começar o evento, maluco. Nossa, aí, velho. Tá bonito. Caraca, velho. 30 show, velho.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer Game Fest. We are in person, and today we've got a look at what's next in video game.
Essa aí é a não
We are
BGS.
live here in Los Angeles at YouTube Theater, and it feels so
O
good to
BGS
be
não.
in person with a live
Ixi, eu até
fan
confundi, é
audience for
E3.
the first time
É não
ever.
E3.
Welcome, everybody.
Que eu vou ficar E3, hein, mano.
When I started Summer Game Fest back in 2020 from a spare bedroom, I never imagined it would grow into this. Today, the video game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list. The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future. In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1. It delivers, don't worry. Alan Wake 2, the reveal of Fortnite's next season, and yes,
Alan
we
Wake
do
2, velho.
have a very special grand finale
Já mostra o Alan
that you're
Wake
not
aí,
gonna
velho.
want to miss.
Pera aí, vamos.
All I'll say right now. But let's get right to the games and gameplay. The first reveal is something you're not expecting, which makes it that much more exciting. Here we go.
Ó. Príncipe da Pérsia? Que isso, velho? Pareceu um príncipe da Pérsia, maluco. É o príncipe da Pérsia. Só que 2D, velho. Parecendo o... Como é que chama lá? O Castelvania.
Taken to a forbidden land. All hope rests with us, the immortals, to rescue him and save the empire.
Ó, parece que tá
We
show,
weren't
maluco.
prepared for what was coming next. Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
Mas isso não tá parecendo príncipe da Pérsia, não. Parece uma nova franquia da Ubisoft. Será que é príncipe da Pérsia? Não, não é príncipe da Pérsia, não. Bom que a gente fica descobrindo o que vai ser, que não mostra o nome de começo. É que é bom o jogo, velho.
In these times of darkness, hope is the only thing that keeps us fighting. I will fulfill my destiny and save the kingdom.
É, príncipe da Pérsia mesmo, velho. Nossa, que cara diferente. Eu tava diferente o personagem. É um príncipe da Pérsia novo, velho.
There's a little surprise.
Não, velho. Volta na franquia, só que eu queria 3D, velho, mas 2D tá servindo. Queria ver um remake dos antigos, talvez.
Streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest. All right, let's move along to another iconic video game franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's right. It's time for Mortal Kombat 1. Couldn't keep you waiting
Mortal
on this
Kombat,
one.
maluco.
It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since, Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline, and it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended first look at the story, gameplay, and yes, of course, the
Bora ver uns
fatalities
trailer de
of
Mortal,
Mortal
velho. Vamos lá
Kombat
ver.
1. Let's do it!
Será que esse jogo tá bom, velho? Jogou um chapéuzinho de... Eita, isso aí agora já corta, né, velho?
Then go before I put you down.
Vixe, velho, a gameplay tá muito rápida, velho.
Hey, you have proven worthy of joining us. Come, there are other champions I must gather.
Ó o Raiden,
What do you
velho.
want?
Sento, it's my family blade.
Sento's
Vixe,
mine,
vai parecer um
and I won't
filme,
give it up
maluco.
without a fight.
Tem até uns trailers. Mas quem que é esse cara da espadinha, maluco? Ah, é aquele cara, velho, que faz uns clones, velho. Fez um clone do Sub-Zero. Nossa, velho. Esse trem é violento, velho. Esse é o John Cage, esse? Parece, é o John Cage.
Enough. Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
Olha o Liu Kang aí, velho. Nossa, um dragão de fogo do cara. O poder do Liu Kang também é roubado, velho. Não, e o Scorpion aí tá diferente a skin dele, velho.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Ó, Shaolin. Shaolin. Roupinha de Shaolin, velho. Mon Shaolin ali. Nossa senhora, o Raiden é apelão, hein? Eita.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Ó, estilo o Injustice, velho. Olha lá, e depois solta. Injustice que dá essa travada aí, os caras. Discute um com o outro, né? Dá aquela parada pra discutir um com o outro, né? Nossa, olha essa paisagem, velho. É ruim é que a live não dá pra ver direito, mas no paisagem do ambiente de paisagem de mato, assim, floresta, véio. Tá muito bom. Nossa. E a finalização tá pelona. Olha aí, velho. Nossa, maluco. Nossa, o cara exagerou, velho. Olha lá. É, Mortal Kombat é isso aí, velho. Ele sempre foi violento. Nossa, Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero aí tá louco, velho. Ó, Shang, velho. Sempre tem uma DLCzinha do Shang. DLC da uma skin, sei lá.
Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon!
Ó, o cara aí, velho. O cara do Mortal Kombat. O cara do Mortal Kombat.
They love you. All right. Well,
Pra mim é o dono do Mortal Kombat.
Thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all of the gameplay.
Só aparece ele aí, é o dono.
everyone
Hold
just
on.
wants to know more about this because, first of all, this is in a
acho
it's
que é o dom, né?
MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into, like, you know, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, you know, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos, because we saw some
legenda
pretty
não tem
amazing
português,
stuff there.
né?
Now, so tell us, how does that work? You obviously
Legenda não
you have
tem
your sort of your
entendeu?
main, you know, character that you
Detalhes,
pick, and then I
legenda.
know you also have a separate kind of cameo
Não,
menu, so you
só em
pick
inglês.
sort of a pair when you start the game.
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll see a roster, basically, you know, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of
Tô
characters,
apanhando também.
which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these
Tem
fighters actually,
configurações que eu tenho.
they will join the fight, but
A lot of
they
Ah, é aqui,
squares
ó lá.
there.
yeah, so it's kind of like imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have
Oi.
some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay. You know, so you can you can basically
Desculpa.
combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined.
É, não vai ter
All
não.
the
né?
cameo fighters, and that's where you see. That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can
É,
actually
só em inglês
customize
mesmo.
it for what they like seeing. You know, the best team ups.
Well, so how
Vou
does that
deixar
work?
aí.
So you're in gameplay,
Pra quem
you have
sabe
your main, you have
inglês.
your, you know, how do you
Deixar as
some of
legendas.
them, is it time-based? Like, how often do they come into? It's not a
As
tag team
legendas.
thing, right?
É,
Where you-
legenda.
Exactly, and you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, you know, push that button with towards, and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. And so the combination.
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo. Almost.
Exactly,
Okay.
exactly, and you see there's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have, you know, like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of you know, basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya, you saw come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
It's amazing. So time-based, they come out, and then obviously as you go through, you revealed some of them there. But is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? You can same thing with Scorpion. But a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro
was
popped in there. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
So there's a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, you know, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, you know, kind of nod to the old games.
Well, speaking of none of the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or it's at least known that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
Yes.
That was people don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it.
It's a huge first full circle moment. You know, the first Mortal Kombat game we originally wanted to be Van Damme the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. You know, we were this close, like 4 or 5 times, and so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices too. Wow. So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years, and so but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And, you know, throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters, you know, so there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first look at MK1, as you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much.
Vai
First
ter o
look at Mortal
Bandão no
Kombat.
jogo.
Awesome. Thanks.
Uai, não ia ter o Capitão
Amazing. So
Pátria.
excited about that one. All right.
Fiquei
Next
sabendo
up, it's
disso.
been a fun couple weeks for
Capitão
action
Pátria,
RPG fans with the
o
release of
outro cara
Diablo
lá.
4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who have faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
Where are the gods? Hey you! What's going on?
Ó, tá bem, velho. Esse jogo, ó. O gráfico dele. Tem até umas partículas. Eita, velho. Esse é um concorrente daquele que lançou, velho.
Looks amazing, and there's more coming in July. Last week marked the release of Street Fighter 6, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well,
Eu não
it
sou
seems
muito
that
fã de
Capcom has an
RPG,
important
então eu
update
quase não
to share with
comentei.
you right now.
Só achei bons os gráficos, né? Tem até umas mini partículas de poeira com iluminação muito louca. Ó, isso aí é o que? Ah, Street Fighter, mano. Street Fighter é bom, hein? Na hora que ele baratear o preço, cara, eu compro. Tá muito caro, velho, do lançamento, velho. Ai, mas que é isso, velho? Não é Street Fighter, não. Olha a skin do Street Fighter por aquele jogo lá de dinossauro, velho. Eu acho. Ah, é Street Fighter mesmo. Ah, não, é dos negócios. Olha lá, é o X-Primal, velho. É o X-Primal com parceria de skin do Ryu, velho. Também é da mesma empresa, né? Eles iam lançar um crossover mesmo um com o outro.
But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
There's nothing more powerful than imagination. It can shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything you may think you know.
Que isso? Nicolas Cage, velho. Motoqueiro fantasma, velho. Ah, não, né? Motoqueiro fantasma não, velho. É só um DLC do Dying Light. Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight.
Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how these things
Ah,
happen,
não, velho. Eu pensei que era motoqueiro fantasma,
way to
não.
find out is probably to go right to the source. This man's bold
Só que é
creative
bom,
choices
velho.
have earned
Colocaram
him an
um
Academy
personagem
Award
muito
and a few
louco.
memes on the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage!
Ó, o Nicolas Cage vai entrar, velho. Olha lá, fez que nem... Ué, esses atores de Hollywood agora invocou com games, velho. Todo mundo tá aparecendo nos jogos, velho.
Happy to meet you.
Nick, I gotta say, welcome to the video game world.
Oh, wow, yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to be invited to your very, very cool club, everybody.
Finally, I mean, I gotta say, this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come back. I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite. Maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game. But Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror.
E ele ainda
And
tá
in this-
novo
and
ainda,
in
velho. Dá
that
pra fazer
genre,
um
there's a
motoqueiro
character, a
fantasma.
murderous ghost named Sadako,
Ainda
who I
tá.
think is amazing. And she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay.
Dá
That's,
pra
yeah, I
fazer
mean,
um
that's what's fun is
motoqueiro
you're
fantasma.
playing one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool that, you know, it really is this museum of horror. Michael Myers, you said
Pensei
all
que era
these
um
different
motoqueiro
characters all coming
fantasma,
together.
velho. Tinha que ser um jogo do motoqueiro
You play
fantasma.
yourself, or who do you play?
So I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. And he's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have, when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right. Fully method, Nick Cage. I love it. I mean, this is so fun. This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of, you know, collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game
Somebody
world?
very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast,
Okay.
and that really put the hook in, ha, pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say, it took me nothing but a split second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, what excuse me, what I noticed. Excuse me, sinuses,
Doing
allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Nick,
O
thank
bom
you so
desse
much.
jogo é que
Hopefully
sai
we'll
monte de
find
DLC
Nicolas
e
Cage, great to see
como é
you,
que
man.
chama?
Awesome. There you go.
Skin, velho. É um trem louco, velho, que sai nesse jogo aí.
Now, for all
Crossover
you who wanna
muito
play
louco
Nick
de
Cage and
terror.
Dead by Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas
Ó,
Cage
download
in Dead by
para
Daylight.
PC, velho. Dia 5 de julho? Julho, eu acho que é. Ou dia 5 ou 15, velho. Eu não vi direito. Olha lá o personagem dele, velho, no jogo. É, dia 25, agora que eu fui ver aqui. É, dia 25 de julho, velho.
Number of video game adaptations, but back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations. And later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
Que isso aí, velho? Tava dormindo aqui, mano. Olha, velho. Já gostei, velho. Já de cara, véio. Eu gostei de cara. Que isso, mano? Que jogo é esse, velho? Ó. Nossa, velho. Lembrou um joguinho aqui do PlayStation 2. Tá bom o gráfico, velho. Gostei. Ah, é o Inspire lá. Já tá na minha lista isso aí, velho, pra testar, velho. Minha lista da Epic. Que isso? Call of Duty? Vixe, parece Call of Duty, velho. Mas não é não, velho. Sim, parece ser VR, velho, esse jogo. Me dá uma impressão de VR as mãos do cara, véio. É VR mesmo. Aí, ó, falei. Crossfire, velho. Só que VR, eu acho.
We have no choice. The root will destroy everything.
Ó. Que isso aí agora, velho? É, isso aí eu nunca vi não, velho. Vixe, velho. Que loucura é essa, velho? É arma misturada com jogo medieval, velho.
No turning back after this. You sure?
Matando tipo uns alienígenas, cara. É uma viagem total esse jogo aí. Ixi, é briga com robô, velho. É uma mistura. Não, os caras jogou uma mistura aí, véio, pra ver se acerta um monte de jogador, velho. Só faltou ser colorido. Ah, isso aí não me encantou não, esse jogo, hein? É uma bagunça total, velho.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you. As we go through today's reveals, use the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises, another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
Vixe. Agora é o... Como é que chama? O Sonic, velho. Ó, um Sonic Remaster, velho. É, a imagem dali tá boa, hein? Nossa, você fica louco, velho. Com tanta informação na tela. O bichinho é muito rápido, velho. Eita, velho, olha esse gráfico, maluco. Eu gostei desse gráfico aqui, velho. Você viu? Pixelado, só que 3D. Estranho, hein? Parece um filme do Pixel, velho. Ixi, tem umas fases muito loucas, velho. Isso aí buga a mente, velho. É, até que é bom esse jogo aí. Ó, vai sair pra todas as plataformas. Xbox One.
How about that? A new standard for 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike. This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
I wish this universe had a few more things to do. Don't you get bored running across the map every day?
Jogo de anime, velho. Jogo de anime.
Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
É um Genie Impact. Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact. Parece um Genshin Impact.
Need a hand? My pleasure. Let's see some sparks fly.
Never mind.
Que é pra não ver uma gameplay, velho. Trailer, maluco. Essa gameplay aí. Cadê a gameplay do trailer? Ó, PlayStation 5. Ó, agora é gameplay, velho. Parece.
Later this year on PlayStation. All right, inspired by the story of Pinocchio, Lies of P is a Soulsborne-like game from the team at NeoWiz, which is coming to Game Pass, PlayStation, and PC this year. Well, if you're wondering exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release with this brand new trailer.
Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
Ó, outro jogo aí, velho. Nossa, esse é de robô, maluco. Ah, não, é o Pinóquio. Mas esse jogo parece ser bom, velho. Já tá com um tempo que fala desse jogo, velho. Não sei nem quando vai lançar. Ó, tem um universo grande, velho. Será que vai ser mundo aberto aí, velho? É, os gráficos tá bem louco, velho. Bem detalhado, ó. Ó, ele tem uma sombrinha. Uma sombrinha. A baleia, ó. A baleia de ferro.
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
Ó, e tem umas skins ali, velho. Vai vestir ele diferente, velho.
That's right, a demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th. Now it's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
É Duna, velho. Tudo que tem deserto é o Duna ou então Mad Max, véio. Já pensou um Mad Max novo, velho? Não, tá precisando do Mad Max 2, hein? Mas é não. É um jogo aí diferente. É até cartoon. Jogo de anime, velho. Ó, só que é mundo aberto. É, parece um Blue Dragon, velho, o estilo do desenho. Eu não sei se alguém lembra do desenho Blue Dragon, mas é igualzinho o estilo do desenho. Sandland, qual o nome do jogo? É, tem que dar pra jogar, parece. Mas não compraria não, velho. Só de graça.
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I'm8bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive. And later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
Ó, Stray 2, velho. É o Stray 2, velho. Não, não parece ser não. É, agora é um monte de jogo, né? Olha lá o Stray, velho.
Wonder what that was at the end. We'll find out later this month. All right, next, we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always-changing environment, massive scale, PvP,
Que isso,
and the
velho?
ability to
Senhor
transform
dos
into
Anéis.
creatures to
O
battle across
resgate do
land,
anel.
sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
Ah não, parece ser Game of Thrones, olha lá, o Thrones, não sei o que. Sei lá que jogo é esse, velho. Parece Senhor dos Anéis ou então Game of Thrones. É, o gráfico tá bom, é até razoável.
Down this threat once and for
all. Oh, é que nem um Zeus, velho. Transforma em águia. É, mas até agora eu não vi uma gameplay, velho. Ó, agora, isso aí parece ser gameplay. Isso aí, é só eu falar, parece uma gameplay. Parece uma gameplay isso aí, véio. Vamos ver. Com essa gameplay aí até que é bom o jogo. Mas vamos saber se é mesmo.
Looks great. I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam decks for you right now, but on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword-fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
É, vamos ver, né? Isso aí só dá pra ver se jogar, velho. Mas o que é isso, cara? É um novo jogo desse joguinho? É um novo jogo desse jogo. Não sei o nome, velho. É Animales alguma coisa, parece. Se eu não me engano. Mas é bom esse jogo aí, velho. Olha lá, ó. Vai lançar um novo, velho. Ou é DLC? Não entendi. Parece ser o mesmo jogo. Que é isso aí? Ó. Ah, Dying Light. Eu acho que é Dying Light. É.
Rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before. Trust me, for one of them you will want to get your butt barbed wired. Very soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
Ó. Ih, travou, cara. Travou, mano. Live tá travando. Quest? Quest novo? É aquele Quest Batalha lá, velho. Que dá pra jogar online. Eu achei interessante, velho. Só que ele não é de graça, velho. Talvez se fosse de graça dava pra ficar jogando nele, véio. Jogo online tem que ser de graça. Senão não vai pra frente. Então. Que isso? Assassin's Creed? Aquele primeiro que apareceu. Ah não, é uma mistura de jogos, véio. Do Game Pass. Ah tá, entendi.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great? By the way, Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and Engine, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake.
Ó, vai falar de Alan Wake. Alan Wake 2, velho.
Good to see you. Looking dapper as always.
Thank you.
Os Alan Wake.
Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake at the Game, or Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes.
Yeah.
Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have two playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own separate terrifying journeys through two different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written, is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this. So yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place. And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
Okay. So how, and they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to investigate a series of ritualistic murders.
Okay.
And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story. Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By the initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come true around them.
Interesting. So obviously it's, Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about, you said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? How, because I think you can play
agora
them
nada de novidade no
Yeah, we go
evento.
into the experience playing as Saga. And it's a sequel.
Eu acho que as novidades tá na do Xbox.
We are not
Eu
expecting
acho.
everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game. This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive. And with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience so that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out. And you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on. And you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points in many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two sides of it.
Well, you're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially, so we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it. So tell us, what are we going to see?
Supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
Ó. Gameplay agora, velho. Bora ver, né? Pô, mas isso tá muito estilo Resident Evil. Talvez até melhor um pouco o gráfico. Nossa, na floresta ainda, maluco. Caraca, a dimensão desse vento é certinha, parece. Lá tudo balança. E a chuva, cara, a chuva é bem realista também. Porra, velho, que esse bicho tá fazendo aí, maluco? Corre, corre, velho. Uhum. A gameplay tá boa, véio. Parece um pouco The Last of Us, velho. Nossa, mas essa floresta é muito louca, velho. Olha lá. O bichão quebrou a parede, maluco. Ó, tem uma metralhadora ali, velho. Tem uma metralhadora. Já é uma coisa, velho. Tem muita arma no jogo, parece.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
Caraca, velho, que jogo estranho, maluco. Que jogo estranho. Eu não sou muito fã de jogo de terror, não, velho. Nem gravo vídeo de jogo de terror. Olha o John Will. É o John Will. Olha lá, tá na cidade também, velho. Tem umas partes na cidade. É, pra quem gosta, velho. É um jogão, velho.
A long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam and Remedy for that first look at gameplay. Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
We're facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets, Avarax and Kadaku.
É Fallout? Fallout no espaço, velho. É, acertei, velho. Fallout no espaço. Nossa, maluco. Parece um Guiris também, velho. Nossa, velho. Isso aqui é top esse jogo, parece, né? Nossa, parece um Gears of War, velho. Olha. Cara, nunca tinha visto esse jogo não, maluco. Ó, vai ser co-op ainda. Joga cooperativo. Nossa, é muito bicho, velho. Parece o Guerra Mundial Z, velho. É bom, velho. Jogaço. Ah, um joguinho 2D. Medieval também. Nossa, mas tem medieval, velho. Tem jogo medieval. É, tá que louco. A arte é diferente, velho.
Beautiful indie game. Yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
Ó, que é isso aí, maluco? Já gostei da cara, velho. Do jogo. Olha, velho. Que carro louco é esse, velho? Nossa, maluco. O carro atropelou um. Olha, ó. É, parece ser bom esse jogo. Zumbi, velho. Vixe, é um zumbi bem esquisito, né? Vixe. Levei strike, man. Levei strike, velho. Calma aí, gente. Cadê? Aí. Cuidado com o Bon Jovi. Cuidado com o Bon Jovi. Olha, velho, mas é louco, velho. Que jogão louco, fi. Nossa. Cara, parece um FPS meio lagado, velho. Desse jogo aí. É muito bicho na tela, velho. É. Igual posso voltar, velho. Volta, maluco.
More unexpected collaboration. John Carpenter and Saber with Toxic Commando. That looks tons
Porque essa música aí é strike na hora, velho.
Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3. And today, a new member is joining the cast.
Ó,
We're about to see the
levei
reveal
mais
of
outro
Lord
jogo
Emperor
medieval,
Mortash,
velho.
the commander of a
Medieval.
mechanical army
De
of
espada de
Steel
novo.
Walkers. He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
Joguinho de espada. Já tô irritando com o jogo de espada. Mas é um punhado de jogo de espada.
Enver-Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. A new age is upon us. Gods have mercy on those who would stand in our way. A mad dog understands the yank of the leash from the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal.
Ó, o cara fazendo a dublação,
Can't be
velho.
my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
É, não teve gameplay também não, velho. Só o cara dublando, velho. Cadê?
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Now let's take a look at Pal World, a multiplayer open-world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called Pal, who can also fight. In other words, it's kind of like Pokemon with guns. And then we're going to look at the Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon Dynasty, and some huge bosses too.
E esse joguinho aí, velho? Pokémon? É Pokémon, eu acho. É. Vixe, mas que Pokémon louco é esse, mano? Ou não é Pokémon? É, em janeiro de 2024 ainda vai demorar ainda. Oh, levem mais outro, velho. Que é isso? Skating, velho. Japonês parece. Nem é skating. Que isso, velho? Será que é o... aquele jogo lá da Sony, velho? Jogo da... Não é não. É outro. É outro jogo. Que jogo que é esse não, velho? Ah, Black Desert, velho. Eu tenho esse jogo aí.
Our story is more than what hobbits and elves know. It is time we told it ourselves.
Eu tenho nem joguei ele. Tem de graça, cara. Steam liberou de graça. E esse aí, velho. Olha, gameplay de minerar, velho. Que isso é Senhor dos Anéis? Tudo pra mim é Senhor dos Anéis. Não é não, é um jogo de minerar mesmo, velho. Parece. É um jogo simulador de minério, velho.
Come, my fellow dwarves. Rally together. It's time we took.
É, mas é Senhor dos Anéis mesmo. É, acertei. Ixi, vai sair a saga tudo. Aí saiu a do Smeagol, velho, lá, do Gollum. Agora é o dos anões. Por que não lança um jogo dos elfos arqueiro lá, velho, do Senhor dos Anéis? Aí seria bom, velho.
All right, now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
Final Fantasia. Final Fantasia. Eu acho, velho. Tá com cara, velho. É mesmo.
Pre-registration for Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy... No. Today, during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. You can get a free burrito when you order from Taco Bell using the code GAMEFEST. Plus, get the chance to win a Final Fantasy XVI prize pack. DoorDash, stay in your game. Yep, we got you. All right. Now here's a look at a game we debuted last year at TGA. Banishers Ghosts of New Eden, the story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
Que jogo é esse, maluco?
Life to the living, death to the
Metal Gear, velho. Metal Gear.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't.
Caraca, velho, que jogão é esse?
I want revenge on what killed me.
Jogo diferente, maluco. Olha.
As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful.
É, o cara tem umas magias muito loucas, maluco.
Death to the dead. Do we kill? To be together again.
Or do we part forever?
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
É, uma nova franquia aí, velho, de jogo, parece. Olha, maluco. Parece ser bom. Parece um jogo de bruxo, velho. E esse aí? Yakuza 9, velho. Yakuza 10. Yakuza 11, velho. Tá zoando, velho. Não sei nem o que é isso, não, velho. Parece ser bom, velho. Nossa, eu acho que é a Yakuza mesmo. Ó, vai mostrar o nome, velho. Ah, Like Dragon, velho. Que isso? Que isso?
Good morning, Stanley. It is
Joguinho do
7:32
submarino.
a.m. I hope you have a productive day.
Change username to just Stan.
Adjusting morning wake up. Good morning, just Stan.
Base to capsule 12. Come in. You there, Stan? Green across the board. Looks like we're good. Definitely a leak here, Tim. How long has it been now? 3 years. 2 months and 17 days. What sort of operation are they running down here? He shouldn't be here. Is someone there? This doesn't make sense. Is someone else down here?
É um joguinho do fundo no mar, velho. Diferente, velho. Que louco. Um jogo de mar, velho.
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall, along with Warzone Mobile. Today, we're going to give you
Nossa,
a first ever
velho, Call
look
of
at
Duty.
Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2
É, Call of Duty Warzone
next week.
ainda.
Here's your first look at Vondel, a new Warzone location with points of interest, including a
Call of
medieval
Duty
castle, a
Warzone.
soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep, it's all happening. Check it out. Here you go.
Ó, faz tempo que eu não jogo um Call of Duty, velho. Sei nem como que tá o mapa, maluco. Ó, tá legal, velho. Deve estar difícil, véio, jogar esse jogo. É, os caras sabem fazer jogo de tiro também, velho. Jogo de FPS. O problema é que esse jogo é muito difícil, velho. Você manter a jogabilidade nele é difícil demais. Ainda mais quando a gente afasta do jogo. Que é isso aí? É jogo de corrida, maluco. Porsche 99 lá, ou 9040 aí. Nossa, será que é um jogo de corrida de Porsche, velho? Ou é uma propaganda, velho? É uma propaganda, velho. E eu caí no clickbait. Ah, não, é um Xbox edição Porsche, velho. Quer ver? Quer ver que não é um Xbox personalizado, velho? Ah, pensei que era um jogo de corrida, velho. Não lança nada de corrida nesse trem. Olha lá. É um personalizado mesmo. Um Xbox Series X personalizado.
The Porsche Xbox Series X. These custom consoles are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win one right now at PorscheXboxSweepstakes.com. Make sure to stay tuned for the Porsche and Xbox social channels for additional opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right, next. Phoenix Labs are building the next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a cozy game inspired by classics like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Fae Farm.
Dear friend, life in Azoria's been treating me well. Days pass so quickly.
Levei um joguinho muito louco aí. Que jogo é esse? Ah, joguinho de fazendinha, velho. É joguinho de fazendinha, velho. É viciante, velho. Nossa, joguinho de fazendinha misturado com fada, velho. Que é isso, mano? Ixi, é uma mistura muito louca, mano. Se fosse só fazendinha era bom, né?
We promised variety. There it is. Fae Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show, only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben? Man, you guys have been on fire.
Agora é o
Last time I
Marvel
saw you was at the
Snap.
Game Awards when you won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made, and some new game modes. Yeah.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever. We have a new game mode coming next week. It's Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards. But you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben.
That's what I God!
That's you. You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something fun with you for us to watch, right?
Oh, yeah. So, listen, I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff, some people lose.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff. But sometimes, sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards here, but that's fine. I'll see what I draw in future turns. Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Lamuntis 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power. And let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Barn. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
You gotta be kidding me.
Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
No, you're just being mean.
Still to come, we're going to look at Immortals of Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant, and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to level up
vem
gaming
Fortnite,
this summer,
velho.
compare top credit cards side
Esse
by
aí eu
side
queria
with
ver.
your
O
wallet,
que o
start
Fortnite ia
maximizing your
bolar aí, velho.
cashback rewards on everything from Wi-Fi to headsets. Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
Arthur, I have sacrificed everything to
Que
save
isso, maluco?
your kind.
Nossa, a espada dele é louca. A imagem é boa. A imagem é... Será que é Dungeon Dragon, velho? King, não sei lá o que, Arthur. Ó, oh, Rei Arthur, velho.
Wayfinders, do you remember the fall? The gloom descended on Skylight. You rallied to protect the beacon and paid a terrible price. You fell, and the world was broken. Remember who you were, who you are, and return to us. This world needs champions.
Paladins, esse aí. Novo Paladins 2. Paladinos 2. Não é não, ué. Mas parece. Fortnite, olha lá. Ah, é aquele trem do Fortnite, do editor Fortnite lá, editor... É, editor Fortnite mesmo.
Steve, seriously, you don't stand a chance.
Project under construction.
What do you say, guys? One more game?
Good morning, scavenger. Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle anything that can
Joguinho
be
de...
Scavex.
Joguinho de que aí, velho? Nem sei que jogo que é esse. Agora é o jogo indie, velho.
Stardate 43152.4.
Ó, Star Wars da Ubisoft, velho. Star Wars da Ubisoft. Ah, não, é Star Trek.
Here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the time shift warrior, coming later this year to PC.
Goddess of time. Receive my light, Lisfunga. Let this power flow through you and fight again alongside your past selves.
I'm here again. That's another me. I look good. I rewind. I begin again, but with another me to fight with.
You're coming with me.
No RPG aí, velho. Que RPG é esse, maluco?
I will become Legion and crush these demons. Onwards! I can feel that there are more.
Very cool independent game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character Jack, and he joins us now.
Esse jogo aí é bom, velho, parece.
Great to have you with us.
Immortal.
This is such
Immortal.
a cool game.
Immortal.
Super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I am playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He is a battle mage that controls all three forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it, you know, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage, Jack, comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's, I guess they call him a street rat is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic. Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an ever war fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast. You, Gina Torres in it. Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah. So this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild, so let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Ó, bora ver o trailer, velho. Esse jogo aí, a imagem dele é outra coisa, hein, cara. Eu acho que é o melhor que tá tendo de imagem aí de jogo medieval, foi esse aí, eu acho. É da EA ainda.
What's our bearing, sir?
North by northeast, 5 knots.
We'll catch him, sir.
Joguei meio steampunk, velho. Eita, velho.
Get to the control room and protect Selko. Zendara and I will hold off the Rashanians down here. Got it. Gotta get to the control room.
Parece ser legal, velho. Dá pra jogar um jogo desse, velho. Me lembra muito o skate, velho.
I want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all 3 colors of magic.
We're only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
Ó, 20 de junho. Julho.
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out this summer from Ascendant and EA. Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself.
O jogo, a maioria vai sair tudo em julho, velho. Que é isso, velho? Olha lá o negócio que eu falei do Fortnite, velho. Ou é a nova season? É a nova season, maluco. Vai ser uma floresta, velho. Olha lá, maluco. Será que vai mudar bem o mapa, velho? Vai virar tudo floresta, eu acho. Esse eu vou jogar, essa season. Nossa, maluco. Ela ficou estilo... Estilo pântano, trem. Não, tem dinossauro, velho. Vai ter dinossauro no Fortnite, maluco. Caraca, velho, vai poder esquiar que nem um Tarzan, velho. Vai poder... Quem é doido, velho. O Fortnite faz o que eles querem dentro do jogo. Uma caixa de loot, velho. Uma caixa de loot. Essa season aí vai ser boa, velho. Nossa, Nossa, Optimus Prime, maluco. Um Autobot, cara. Ah, o tamanhozinho. Hein, velho. Olha essa arma, maluco. Nossa, olha lá, vai ter o bonequinho do Optimus Prime, velho, no jogo. Eles pensam em tudo. Nossa, doido. Essa season do Fortnite aqui vai ser louco.
Fortnite Wilds launches tomorrow. Well, finally, guys, it's time to get to our grand finale. And it is a deep honor for me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us
E aí, como é
a
que
new
tá?
look at an
Deixa eu ver
expansive
aqui,
world
maluco. Deixa eu ver a
can't wait to
gravação.
explore again.
Que jogo é esse, mano?
Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
De novo, Final Fantasy.
What's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking
Será
me
que é mundo
this?
aberto? Se for mundo
This
aberto,
is
velho.
gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know, Cloud was never
Parece
able
ser
to
mundo
live 5 years
aberto, hein, velho.
The life stream. It is the very essence of our star. The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Mad, I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Well now, think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
Keep her away from me!
They say she's a monster. That she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul. That she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
Green.
You murdered my dad! You burned my village!
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
Minha imagem tá boa, velho. E se for um mundo aberto, até que compensa, velho. 2024.
There you have it. That was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early 2024 to PlayStation 5. Nomura-san, thank you so much. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest, our live showcase. But that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from IM8bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour. We'll see you this summer, later this summer on August 22nd for Gamescom Opening Night Live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
Acabou? Morreu, acabou. Acabou, velho. Nossa, velho. Esse evento não foi muito bom, não, velho. Preferi o do PlayStation. Teve nada, velho. Só o Spider-Man e o que mais? Foi meio ruim. Decepcionante, velho. PlayStation ganhou aí, ó, tá ganhando até agora. Vamos ver os próximos eventos aí. Eu vou fazer uns vídeos aí depois dos outros eventos do Xbox.